What's up, guys, and welcome back to another action video. Today we are hopping into the 14th episode of the 4th season of Smallville, Krypto. Last time we went to Metropolis, we went to Met U, and unfortunately that was the end of football, which actually it makes complete sense because he saw firsthand what happens when you do go to college sports. You have, the magnifying glass is on you. You are going to have to rig every test. You're going to have to lie on every physical. Like, it's just going to be too difficult to hide your powers and when you are at that level of football. So unfortunately, football's over, but I thought it was a very satisfying way to end that storyline. So that was cool. Lois is now staying with the Kents, so she's back. Yay. Lana is now getting suspicious of Jason because apparently he knew all about Isabel Thoreau and everything and was talking to his mom in Paris the day before they met. So, it's all, so maybe it wasn't just his mom that was making sure that they met. Maybe Jason also making sure they met as well. And Chloe knows about his powers, and so she's trying to let him know that she knows without telling him, but he is not really picking up on some very not so subtle hints from her that she knows. But I think it definitely makes for a really fun dynamic now that she knows, but Clark doesn't know that she knows, so that was awesome. So yeah, if you want to see my full reaction to that episode or in the past episodes or even this one, head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Or you can hang out right here on YouTube. That is just fine. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So without further ado, here we go. We are hopping into the 14th episode of the 4th season of Smallville, Krypto. Let's go. Hi, puppies.
Hey, fellas.
Hi, doggies. Oh, shit. Oh, they are not nice doggies. What? Okay, Cujo. What are we doing here? Oh, shit. They gotta have, they're super-powered dogs? You couldn't have blown that 15 seconds before that? Really?
I'm officially out of the dorm and on my way back to the camp.
Yay! That was his bag. No! Oh, no! You hit the dog! No!
You're gonna be fine. Everyone I've ever hit was alright.
Everyone you've hit? How many people have you hit, Lois? Oh, man, he's getting all the food.
I was just getting in. What are you guys doing?
Seem to have a visitor.
Hey, he's supposed to be tied up in the barn. I had him chained right there. Okay, that's just bad wood. Oh, my allergies. Actually, I kind of hit him.
With your car?
No, with my fist.
I think you need to make some flyers in the morning. That way maybe we can figure out who he belongs to. Actually, it might be fun to have a dog around.
Oh, Clark.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my chores.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, since Lois is staying here, if I'm gonna do my work at super speed, I have to do it when she's not looking.
Yeah. Ha! That's so awesome.
At least I don't have to hide anything from you.
Hey, who's the puppy?
That's how I'd react.
Who is the lieutenant?
Well, she re-recorded her answering machine.
What?
Hot water. Oh, and she took over my bedroom. She's doing great. I don't know. It's just kind of hard to be myself with her around.
Yeah, but now you got this guy. Be yourself around him, right? And I'm always around.
She's trying to be subtle, but it's coming out not so subtle.
We'll see if this will hold. Looks like you got a secret too.
What did you do?
Oh, I must have rolled.
Really? Yeah, I'd be like, what?
Yeah, weird, huh?
What?
But I mean, it happens.
Chloe. I love she's trying to help, cover it all up.
We're not gonna call him Skippy.
Okay, Lois, what would you like to call him?
He's annoying, and I can't seem to get within 10 feet of him without getting sick. I think we should call him Clarky.
Oh, Lois.
Hey, everyone.
He does not like you.
Hey, we found this dog.
Actually, I found him. We call him Clarky.
You don't call him Clark.
Is the E part you don't like? Because we can always just make it Clark. Get really confusing, and
Oh
hey,
my goodness.
maybe you should consider changing your name. You could be Skipper.
Anyway. Must be one of those lab dogs or something.
Sure.
Would you mind taking him back to the farm? I'm gonna talk to Mike's.
But of course it's green. Why would it be any other color?
Guess who just showed up? Einstein. Because I was thinking that we were going to have to rob that truck tomorrow with just this dummy.
Why are you being so mean? Why are you working at an animal shelter? You're gonna be so mean.
Just a dog.
It is not just a dog. You should be fired.
I underestimated you, Lex.
That's a common mistake.
Yeah, you might not want to do that.
Not one I usually make. You know exactly why I wanted you to hire Jason. Get him away from Lana. But instead, you decided to co-opt him for purposes.
Paranoia is not a very attractive quality in a woman.
I'm just trying to protect my son.
Nice for Clark to have a dog. It's been kind of a lonely year for him.
What happens when Clark goes off to college next year, huh? Who ends up having to take care of that dog? Me.
I'm surprised. They live on a farm. I'm surprised they don't have one already.
Remember when Clark did that? It's only
What?
Lex, is Luther Corp doing experiments on dogs?
Hi, Clark. How are you doing?
Lois found a stray dog. It has a Luther Corp ID tag.
Mixing meteor rock with a steroid to enhance canine strength.
Why would your dad be interested in making superpowered dogs?
If I understood my father's insanity, Clark, I'd be a much happier man.
Yeah. No! No, get off him! No, no, no! Yeah, go after him, Einstein. Go after him. Go after him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Well, the doctor said he'd never seen a dog that could bite clean through bone before.
Oh, ow.
If they had anything to do with putting that man in a coma, they're gonna have to be put down.
No.
Dad, when you and Mom found a superpowered boy in a cornfield, you didn't give up on me just because I might be dangerous. He's a good dog, Dad.
Yeah, it's how they're
Someone's
trained.
just using him to do bad things.
Yeah.
We should give him a chance.
Isabel was condemned by a woman named Gertrude. Isabel vowed that when she rose from the dead, that she would wipe out all of Gertrude's heirs. We're Gertrude's ancestors, Jason.
You're the descendants. The ancestors are the generations that have passed. Get it right, show. Called Descendants.
Mother, I walked out on Lana once before. I'm not gonna do it again.
And you're in love with a girl that may kill her entire family.
Cue Lana! And she heard all of it.
oh crap.
Oh, Clark, don't laugh.
It's Luther Corp payroll. We're gonna hit an armored truck. It's happening right now. Lois, call the police on this if I can catch up with these guys.
What are you gonna do? Run? We brought my car, remember?
Lois, look.
We can call the cops on the way. You're so weird sometimes.
Wait, turn left, turn left.
Why?
Yeah, just do it.
It's like, I don't have to explain. Just make the turn, just go.
What is this? Another one of your famous hunches?
Okay, stop here.
Where?
Here, stop here.
Okay.
They're already like arguing like a married couple. Look at all that money you're leaving behind. You guys are like the worst robbers ever. No! Oh, no! Oh no, oh no, oh no. God damn it.
Just had to be a hero, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what he does. Smart dog. Come on, get your buddy too. What are we doing? Get your buddy. Oh, the other dog is still in there. Oh. Could have done this a long time ago. Now run. No. Oh, shit. That's a big fire.
Doctor, you didn't notice anything unusual about any tests you ran on him, did you?
Like what?
Well, he just seems really strong sometimes, and he likes to get into things.
Well, if anything, I'd say his strength's a little below average.
I was thinking of calling him Krypto,
There you go.
Name.
because his background is so cryptic. He saved my life. I'll take my chances on his loyalty.
Ho, ho, ho.
Chloe's keeping something from me. I don't even know who I can trust anymore.
Genevieve's grandmother is the one who moved Isabel's tomb into that church in Paris.
Why would anyone move a witch's tomb into a church?
$1 million question.
Jason.
Oh, he's giving him the map.
I think it might help you.
Oh.
I thought maybe it was supposed to help with my allergies.
Well, maybe you're allergic to the soap, too.
Maybe I'm allergic to you. You want me to help?
Oh my god, their banter this episode is awesome. I love it.
So, what are we gonna call him? And don't give me any of the skipper crap.
I was thinking we'd call him Krypto.
Why? Because he's so cryptic like you?
Hey.
Because I think it's dumb.
Aw.
Call your next dog Krypto. Look, it's not that hard. Max, Lucky.
You have to pick one of those if you want to keep him.
Really?
Yay! We're keeping the puppy.
Oh, we had a dog that looked just like this one. His name was Shelby.
I can live with that.
Beats Clarky.
So cute. All right, well, that was Krypto. Let's go ahead and we'll talk about it. Well, that was the 14th episode of the 4th season of Smallville, Krypto. I loved it. I thought it was fun. I love dogs. So any episode that we can have dogs be like the central theme of it, I loved the banter between Lois and Clark, and their chemistry is undeniable already. It's so fun. Of course, now it definitely gives off more of a brother-sister vibe right now than more of a romantic one, which obviously, it is going to be a while because he's still very much in love with Lana, even though they've had completely separate storylines pretty much this entire season, but that's okay. I thought it was fun. I just love the whole dog thing, and, Lois and Clark going off, trying to solve a mystery or go, get a story or whatever. Like, that seems very much classic Superman, and I loved it. I love seeing the two of them, going off and doing their thing, all Lois and Clark style. It's awesome. And of course, we also have the interesting dynamic between the Teagues and, what do they know? How much do they know? How much are people involved? What do they know about Isabel Thoreau? What do they know about the stones and all of these things? So they had you thinking that, both Jason and his mom were behind Lana, meaning Jason, but I get the feeling that he didn't know that it was all his mom, is what I'm getting at. And his mom wants him to basically spy on Lana. And I don't know, I'm confused about that whole thing, because at first it made it feel like both of them were trying to figure out what Lex knew and figure out what Lana knew, and being descendants of Isabel Thoreau and all of that stuff with all the witches. Obviously the mom is really in on it, but I'm trying to figure out how much Jason knows, because it seemed like he was in on the whole thing, but now I get the feeling that he didn't know. So we're gonna see. Of course, Lana overhears this, and for some reason makes Chloe look into her past and her ancestors, but I don't understand why she doesn't, but okay. I guess they had to get, Chloe into the show and into the scene for her to bounce ideas off of. And of course, Lana is definitely getting more suspicious about why Jason is there and how much he knows. And of course, Lionel ends up giving Jason the map. So now Clark has seen the map, Lex has the map, and now Jason has it. So we are definitely getting a little bit more into the overarching storyline of getting these 3 stones. So now it definitely appears that we have the Teagues, the Luthers, and Clark all vying for these stones. So we shall see. I kind of feel like it was kind of like a retcon, because they didn't know what to do with Jason after he stopped being the football coach, didn't have football anymore. So it feels more like they just don't know what to do with him. So they're just he is now, we don't know if he's good or bad. And I liked him when he was just, her goofy boyfriend who, I was very charming and I really liked him. And now he's just a mystery to me. I don't know. We'll see what they do with this character. But overall, I thought it was a fun episode. I loved the dogs and everything else. I'm so glad they got to keep the dog. And yes, I do know Krypto is Superman's dog or something in the comics. I don't think it was a golden retriever, but it does make sense that they would have a golden retriever here. And honestly, I'm really surprised they already don't have a dog. But obviously he doesn't have superpowers anymore because the lab, the injection that they had for the dogs gave him temporary powers. So he's just a normal dog on a farm, but I am really happy that Clark got to keep the dog and Shelby is here. Awesome. Yeah, like I said, I thought it was fun. I loved all the dog stuff, but to be honest, all the other stuff was it kind of dragged the show. I understand they had to keep the plot threads going, but the rest, you had the main storyline with Lois and Clark and the dog, which is fun. It was fast paced. I loved it. I was really into that. All the other stuff, I was what is going on? Who knows what? And I'm so confused on that. Like I said, I thought it was a pretty decent episode. So I'm going to give it a solid 8. I definitely think the Lois and Clark banter and that dynamic that they had really, really did save this episode in a lot of ways. So I'm going to give it a solid 8. As far as the tally board, we have a +2 for Big Red Blanket because Clark is, when he was sleeping on the couch, he had a red blanket on him, and then at the very end when they were giving Shelby a bath, he had a red blanket as well, so we're up to 9 for that. We have a +1 for POC character. Yay, the doctor, the vet who came in. He was a black man, so we are now at 14. Not a good show. We also have a +1 for hospital visits when Jonathan broke his arm. So we're at 61 for that. And then we have Sudo Suit, which is the blue shirt and red jacket. And we are at 19 for that. So if you want to see my full reaction to this episode or any of my other episodes, head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Or hang out right here on YouTube. That's perfectly fine. Just go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you for the next episode.